Hello, you fearless founders! My name is Henry and I'm a co-founder of Swedish startup PhoneWise. But today is not about me. Today I will introduce you 4 amazing teams, 4 amazing startups that I had a chance to meet during the last week. Get inspired, get ready, let's go!
Don't be aggressive, it will be a waste cause we could be expensive. You need a little fee in your life, you need a little me in your life. I wanna see the sea in your eyes, you need to be free. Hey.
Welcome to ArtePolso. ArtePolso is art on your wrist in Italian. What we do is that I collaborate with famous Swedish artists. This is Tindra Sophie. Tindra Sophie draw this hand-painted Godfather dial, and I built this watch from scratch. I use these tools to create this full functioning watch. Here you can see the whole documented process when I built this watch. So this watch is gonna drop on Friday, Valentine's Day. So if you want to buy it to your boyfriend, it's a perfect opportunity. So the price starts from 5,000 kroner. If you scan this QR code, you get to design your own watch together with me.
How did you end up with this idea?
So it all started in high school when I had my diploma project. I love watchmaking, so I contacted multiple companies and I ended up with Namokimots, the company that answered me. Namokimots was kind enough to give me all the parts, so I built this watch, my first watch.
Wow!
It's kind of traumatized because it was my first watch I built. But the part is very good and I've had this watch for like 2 years. I want to make sculpture inside the watch. I want to make something unique.
Sculpture inside
the watch. Yeah.
What kind of sculpture? What do you have in your mind?
I have in mind the Babylon, you know the Babylons? Or the Egypt.
Yeah.
I want to make countries and symbolize the countries with a watch.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, follow me, ArtePolso.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Lucas.
My name is Wazim.
And we are Tessera. So Tessera is an event management platform. Like this event, you have to sign up for it. So we basically provide like the website for event organizers to set up their event and for people to register or pay for tickets.
Lucas he works a lot with student events, and he was like, this is so mismanaged. We're using Google Forms, or we're just posting a story and we're asking them to come up to the location and buy the tickets, so why not find a solution to it?
I think the biggest difference is that we're focusing on the core pillars of what makes event management great. So we're trying to provide like the basic functionality, the core functionality, and make that great, good and working effectively. In that way we can lower the price of the platform and the fees that the ticket buyer pays. So yeah, we just create a better product at a lower price. That we're looking for beta testers to test out the platform. We're also looking to polish the brand a bit more UI UX focus in the team, have another person join. We have joined the KTH Innovation Batch 20. So we can get a lot of help there. I would say looking into investments. That's why we're looking for like a UI UX to help us with like creating a brand, the pitch deck, stuff like that.
That was
Tessera.
more energy.
Tessera.
More energy.
Tessera.
Cool. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Oscar from SonicFlora. So we're developing a sensor for greenhouses. It looks like this, and we can use that to pick up sounds from the plants, and we can use that to figure out how the plant feels, basically. So we can discover water stress, we can see virus infections, and so on, and we can use that to warn the growers early, give an early warning signal of the stress symptom of the plant, and we can locate exactly where in the greenhouse. It's very important. So it affects the yield of the plants. So if you have virus infections, you have crop losses, and drought also affects crop loss. So that's like we're trying to mitigate crop losses by giving early signs of these, or early warnings of these. It's based on pretty new research where we can discover these stress symptoms basically based on ultrasound. So that has not really been done before, and that means it's non-selective, non-invasive. So this can pick up a radius of 5 meters. So basically we can detect stress in all surrounding plants. If you're a greenhouse grower, if you have like 10, 15,000 plants, going around checking 10 or 15,000 plants is extremely time consuming. It's hard work. You're in a greenhouse. It's hot and humid. It's it's tedious. It's hard work, and it's difficult. It requires a lot of experience to detect the symptoms. So it's for industry basically.
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Malika.
And I'm Josef.
So we're building a startup called Bestick. It's an early stage startup, which is an application connecting people who like to cook with people who like to eat. So basically connecting chefs and foodies.
We host people all the time ourselves, and at one point one of our friends asked us if they could pay for this and come more often. So we thought, so people actually want more of these kind of experiences. We started doing research, reaching out to people and like checking if there was a case for this. Hosted a bunch of events last summer, like drawing hundreds of people, and that made us think, okay, there is something there. Started developing the app, and now almost ready.
Wow.
We're basically like MVP pre-seed kind of thing. We've bootstrapped until now, but now we're actively looking for investment finally, and about to launch and everything happening.
Basically the MVP is ready, so I think we can say that will be available to download in 3 weeks. Yeah, I would say that when we first started this project, we thought that our challenge would be to convince chefs to join our platform, but actually that is not a problem at all. Response rate is, I would say, 99% yes, because chefs are looking for things where they can explore their talents outside the restaurant's menu. So what they need to do is grow their own brand, own following, and many of them don't have time or resource to do it. So we at Bestick give them this opportunity to show themselves outside the restaurant name. So I would say the challenge that we're facing now is not about chefs, but about users, because we want to target all individual users. When they think about food, when they think about where to dine, where to go for a date, or where to have cocktails, we want them to think about Bestick. And that's, of course, a big behavioral change that we're addressing right now. So for that, hopefully marketing helps. So we need a lot of money for that.
1 year we're going to be essentially the go-to app in Stockholm to find interesting experiences if you want to go out to dinner, for example. In 5 years we're going to be essentially that plus travel app. So let's say you're going to Berlin or you're going to, I don't know, Thailand or whatever, you'll check Bestick and see, is something interesting happening. I don't want to go to the same old restaurants from TripAdvisor. Let's see if there's actually something new and interesting happening over there.
And it was Bestick! Whoa! One more time.
Bestick!
That was Henry Fisher. That was Fearless Founders. And if you'll have a chance to see me or meet me on the next networking event in Stockholm, please come to me and say hi, and we will have an amazing conversation, and probably we will make an amazing interview together. So, see you next time. Bye-bye.